Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question. I now put the question. Not exceeding. There are some not exceeding 11 billion. Kenya shillings 11 billion. 238 825,658 be issued from the consolidated fund. Be issued from the consolidated fund. The sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of votes in respect of votes. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. The ayes have
Vote
it.
1041. Vote 1041. Minister of Defense. Minister of Defense.
Honorable members, before we proceed, allow me to welcome students who are seated in the public gallery from Chania Girls High School, from Thika Town constituency, Kiambu on behalf of the substantive speaker and all the members of Parliament, we welcome to Parliament together with your teachers who are present with you. Thank you. So we are on 1041. Okay. I propose the question that the sum not exceeding 213 billion 322,947,260 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1041.
Programs under vote 1041. Defense.
I propose the question that the program under vote 1041, as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. So where is the mover of the amendment? Chairperson, Budget and Appropriations Committee.
Madam Chair, I propose that the first schedule be amended in vote 1041, Ministry of Defense, under program 08010000 by deleting the expression Kenya shillings 195,991,90000, appearing in column 6, gross current estimates, and substituting therefore the expression Kenya shillings 184,991,90000. Honorable Speaker, we are rationalizing the budget for Ministry of Defense because we realized, Madam Speaker, that we had given them more resources that they do not need at the moment. So this is the reason for this amendment.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the program defense under vote 1041 be amended as proposed. Honorable members, I put the question that the program defense under vote 1041 be amended as proposed. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I put the question that the program under vote 1041, as amended and sums allocated, be approved. Next program.
Other programs under vote 1041 are 2, civil aid, 3, general administration, planning and support services, and 4, defense industrialization.
Put the question. I propose the question that the programs under Vote 1041, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. I now put the question that the program under Vote 1041, as amended and sums allocated, be approved. I can proceed to put the question. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 202,322,947,260 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1041. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Go to 1053.
Vote 1053, State Department for Foreign Affairs.
Honourable members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 25,297,556,978 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote number 1053 of the State Department of Foreign Affairs.
Programs under Vote 1053. 1. General Administration Planning and Support Services. 2. Foreign Relation and Diplomacy. 3. Economic and Commercial Diplomacy. And 4. Foreign Policy Research, Capacity Development, and Technical Cooperation.
All members, I propose that the question that the programs under Vote 1053, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Honorable Wunda, 1 minute.
Chair, and I want to draw the attention of the Chair of Budget and Appropriation Committee, and if the Chair of the relevant committees are around, that we have quite a substantial amount under the current expenditure under the vote the 0714-000, which would suggest a high level of payment of rent and the rest. Can we have an arrangement going in the future, Honorable Chair, where we can securitize or commit that
order,
money
members, order,
and build our own diplomatic missions and reduce the amount of rent that we have to pay to foreigners? Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Well said. All members, I put the question. The programs under Vote 1053 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Last one of that opinion say aye. Last one of that opinion say nay. Ayes have it. All members, I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 25,297,556,978 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1053. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1054. State Department for Diaspora Affairs.
All members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 717,827,342 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurring and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1054, that is for Department for Diaspora Affairs.
Programs under Vote 1054. Management of Diaspora and Consular Affairs.
Oh, members, I propose a question that the program under Vote 1054, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Oh, member, put the question that the program under Vote 1054, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. Ayes have it. All members, I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 717,827,342 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1054. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1064, State Department for Technical, Vocational Education and Training.
Members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 43,244,753,711 be issued on the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure for recurring and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1064, the State Department for Technical, Vocational Education and Training.
Programs under vote 1064.
All your horses. Go ahead.
Programs under vote 1064. 1. Technical, Vocational Education and Training. 2. Youth Training Development. And 3. General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1064 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable CNN.
Speaker, I'm perturbed. I'm disturbed. 15 constituencies actually committed CDF towards construction of technical institutes, and I've interrogated the budget. This money for completion of these taught institutes have not been factored. Mr. Speaker, it is painful. These taught projects are just there lying, wasting taxpayers' money, and we need consideration on the same. So, Mr. Speaker, we need guidance on this.
Thank you. Honorable Makali Mulu, 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Even as we support this budget, and I totally agree with the Honorable CNN, but I think as we factor for the money to complete, let's also factor for the money. Let some of this amount be used to equip the ones which are complete.
Where is the chairman of
Education
Committee? The chairman budget, do you have anything you want to say on this? Chair budget.
Chair, the allocations under TVET is justified. We are provided for the resources necessary for enhancement of infrastructure in TVETs. I know that there's some communication which is going around on SMS to the effect that the TVET allocations were cut. That is not the situation. That's not the situation.
Okay.
I wish to confirm that we are provided for enough resources for TVETs.
The Honorable CNN take this up with the Education Committee Chair and the Chair Budget. All members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1064 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. Will another opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 43,244,753,711 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1064. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1065, State Department for Higher Education and Research.
All members, I propose the question that the sum of Kenya shillings 143,734,996,323 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1065, the State Department for Higher Education and Research.
Programs under vote 1065, 1. Education, University Education, and 2. General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1065 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. Members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1065 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings for 143,734,996,232 Kenya shillings be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1065. Will as many of that opinion say aye? As many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1066, State Department for Basic Education. Programs under vote 1066. 1. Primary education. 2. Secondary education. 3. Quality assurance and standards. 4. General administration, planning and support services.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1066 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Boy.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Chair, the report of the committee showed that there was questions by the Departmental Committee of Education, and I also had a meeting with the CS of Education about last week, and he was also complaining about the amount of money being provided for capitation. I want the Chair to confirm to the House whether we are giving enough money for our children to be able to have basic education, and whether there is also enough money for the examination of our children, which you know, Chair, when we were in this House, we actually amended the Basic Education Act and made sure that national exams are free. Let the Chair confirm to us whether that money is enough. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Wundo, 1 minute.
Chair, likewise, I want to get from the Committee of Education, if the Chair is around, probably also from the Chair of back, on the issue of quality assurance, in terms if there have been sufficient funds set aside to employ quality assurance and standards officers to meet the shortfall of about 2,000 that now prevails in the country.
Thank you.
Because without the quality assurance and quality controls, the quality of education is going to continue dwindling over time, and Kenya will become uncompetitive at the international stage.
Thank you. Honorable Chair.
Chair, let me start with the exam fee. And I would like to say that, first of all, the government is currently engaged. Chair, I wish to draw your attention. Chair, I wish to draw your attention that on exams, we, as a House, we decided to allocate 5.9 billion for exams, knowing very well that that's not enough because we need about 11 billion for the full examination. But since we know that exam is not administered at once, there'll be preparation of exams itself, there'll then be logistics, and then there'll be payment of examiners. That will come later. So I'm sure, Honorable Speaker, that with 5.9 billion, we can start the process. But in the course of the year, the other resources will be provided. I can see the Chair of Education is also here. Secondly, on capitation, also, that capitation money is not released at once. It is money that is released throughout the year. So, Honorable Speaker, this House will later on appropriate the strategies in the course of the year. I would like to, Chair, you allow the Chairman of Education also to buttress the points that I've raised.
Chair, the issues that raised are the following. 1 is quality assurance, and 2, capitation, and 3, examinations. 1 minute for you.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, I want to thank the Chair Budget because he has really understood what we presented before his committee. That we saw it fit that the students, there was no allocation for National Treasury on the issue of examinations, and we know very well that exams do not consume the 12 billion at once. We therefore allocated for the exams, logistic, printing, and all that for the 3 exams that will be done at the end of this year. That's around 5.9 billion shillings. 2, Chair, we also talked about the issue of quality assurance. Quality assurance, the government invests billions of shillings, about 200 billion shillings, yet we have no officers that quality assure this. And it's actually very expensive to have huge investment with no officers foreseeing what is going on. That's why we said that particular sector needs to be given enough resources. Lastly, Chair, on the issue of capitation, The total capitation for schools is around 100 billion shillings. We removed the 5 billion from that because we are not, the money is not capitated at once. It is capitated at 3 circles. So the first circle, I know it will have enough money. When it's at second circle, the money will be appropriated again by this house, and therefore there will be no problem. So no problem is going to be affected in that particular sector. I submit.
Members, I think you are well appraised of that, and therefore put the question that the programs under Vote 1066, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 127 billion 552,220,456 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1066 for the State Department for Basic Education. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1067, State Department for Science, Innovation and Research.
Members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 992 million. What is out of order? Yes, Honorable Mbui.
An observation, Chair.
Yes.
You know, when you put the question, Chair, at the point of aye, you are louder than nay. So you have to regulate the volume.
I don't vote.
But you said,
I cannot
those
say.
who are saying aye, you said aye louder than nay.
The rebel boy, I don't know what you're talking about. the honorable member there is being mischievous, and he knows I'm not his cousin. So, honorable members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 992,865,404 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1067. State Department for Science, Innovation and Research.
Program under Vote 1067, Research, Science, Technology and Innovation.
Members, I propose the question that the program under Vote 1067, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will another opinion say aye? Will another opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that the program under Vote 1067, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 992,865,404 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1067. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Those of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1071, the National Treasury.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 111,874,138,378 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of Vote 1071, the National Treasury.
Programs under Vote 1071, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
Honorable Chair, you got amendments to this. Order. Order. Let the chair, honorable member, let the chair answer this. Honorable Chair. We are on Vote 1071, the National Treasury.
I have an amendment.
Yes.
Chair, I would like to move that the first schedule be amended in Vote 1071 National Treasury. One, under the program 071700, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, by deleting expression 58,341,110,090 appearing in column 6, gross current estimates, and substituting therefore the expression Kenya shillings 57,541,110,90. Then number 2, under program 071800, Public Financial Management, by deleting the expression Kenya shillings 24,613,592,652 appearing in column 7, gross capital estimates and substituting, therefore, the expression Kenya shillings 25,413,592,652. Honorable Chair, the two amendments are aimed at reverting resources which had been taken away from budget reserve and contingency fund. These two funds are very important that we felt that it's necessary that we give them the maximum allocation. Chair, I support.
Honourable members, I have now proposed a question that the programs under vote 1071, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved as be amended as proposed. Members, I propose a question that the programs for general administration, planning, support services, and public finance management under vote 1071 be amended as proposed. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1071 as amended be amended as proposed. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it. All members, I now put the question. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1071 as amended and sums allocated be approved. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many of that opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Programs under vote 1071. 3. Economic and financial policy formulation and management and market competition.
Members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1071 as read out under the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question, the programs under vote 1071 as read out and the sums allocated be approved. Will another opinion say aye? Aye. Will another opinion say nay? Ayes have it. Members, I now put the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 111,871,138,378 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure both required and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1071, the National Treasury. Will as many other opinion say aye? As many other opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1072, State Department for Economic Planning.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 63,39,629,483 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026, in respect of vote 1072, the State Department for Economic Planning.
Programs under vote 1072. 1. Monitoring and Evaluation Services. 2. National Statistical Information Services. 3. General Administration, Planning and Support Services. 4. Macroeconomic Policy, National Planning and Research. And 5. Sectoral and Intergovernmental Development and Planning.
Honourable members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1072 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honourable Wundo.
Chair, it is commendable that a substantial amount has been placed under capital expenditure of 58 billion, close to 59 billion. Can the Chair of Budget and Appropriation Committee give us an assurance that this is not money on paper, that the money will actually flow and do the work it's supposed to do, unlike what has happened in just this financial year, we are just about to conclude. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Chair, CDF.
Back.
Chair, Honorable Wundo likes to do politics with this budget process. And Honorable Wundo, you know you are my brother. There is an opinion poll that comes at the end of every year about how many times somebody has spoken on this floor. Honorable Wundo, I want to urge you not to seek to be number one on speaking on the floor of the House. You know very well that this budget process, but the budget for this financial year is being implemented successfully. I have a report which I will table on this house on how that budget is being implemented. Right now, we are at about 85% of the budget implementation.
Well said.
So there's no doubt that the allocated money here will be spent correctly. I also know that the PS in charge of this docket is from Honorable Undo's constituency. I want to assure you that that particular PS will be given the resources to do his work.
Yeah,
thank you.
The honorable members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1072, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 63 billion, 39,629,483 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1072, that is the State Department of Economic Planning. As many of that opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay, ayes have it.
Vote
Order, Honorable Undo.
Vote 1073, State Department for Investments and Asset Management.
Members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 116,543,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure for recurring and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1073 for the State Department for Investments and Assets Management.
Program under vote 1073, Public Financial Management.
All members, I propose a question that the program under vote 1073 as read out and sum allocated in the schedule be approved. All members, I put the question that the program under vote 1073 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many other opinions say aye, as many opinions say nay, ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 116,543,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure both recurring and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1073, State Department for Investments and Asset Management. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1082, State Department for Medical Services.
Honorable members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 105,953,362,091 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1083, the State Department for Medical Services.
Programs under vote 1082, 1. National Referral and Specialized Services. 2. Curative and Reproductive Maternal, Newborn, Child, Adolescent Health. 3. Health Research and Innovation. And 4. General Administration.
All members, I propose a question that the programs read under vote 1082 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Mbui, the mic is yours. 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you, Chair, for the opportunity. Chair, I'm just, because this is on medical services, and you are all aware that the issue of health is a fairly devolved function. In the schedule, second schedule, I saw a number of health centers that seem to be set up for construction. So I want to know from the chair of maybe either the health committee or the budget committee, is part of this money being used to carry out functions that are clearly in the fourth schedule, devolved?
The Honorable Nikal. The Honorable Undo, let the Honorable Nikal answer this first.
Some of those are actually coming in as support to the county governments from the national government. And those are actually health facilities, level 2 and level 3. And many of them actually came as presidential directives that were actually already started. So what we had the problem of saying, now, do we stop what has already been started? Our decision was, if something has been started, money has been put on it, then it's not fair to actually kill it. So many of them actually, we then put money to complete them. And even then, they actually many we will not finish them, and even actually in the next budget, some of them may still appear because they were not completed. Many colleagues here had facilities that were in their constituencies. Some they had been promised. Some we had even to reduce the monies to do. So if we were to go as a principle, then these are things that in future we'll have to just say no. But they are there and they are started. It would be difficult to just let them lie fallow. So that's why we decided let's actually put some money in them.
Thank you.
In some we actually reduced.
All members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1083, programs under vote 1082, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. As many other opinions say aye, as many opinions say nay, ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 105,953,362,091 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1082 of the State Department of Medical Services. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1083, State Department for Public Health and Professional Standards.
All members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 32,152,169,417 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1083, which is the State Department for Public Health and Professional Standards.
Programs under vote 1083. 1. Preventive and promotive health services. 2. Health resources development and innovation. 3. Health policy, standards and regulations. And 4. General administration.
All members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1083 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. The Honorable Wundo.
Chair, you know very well the issue of healthcare services and financing is a motive issue at the moment, and some matter that's being discussed robustly all over. Probably would we, for purpose of general knowledge and general consumption, can the chair health probably just run through, tell us how much has been set aside for primary health care and how much has been set aside for critical health and chronic illness, just for general purposes.
Thank you.
So that Kenyans can know.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, just as a follow-up on that matter, I think it would be important for Kenyans to be told how much money has been put in the budget for interns. Because those guys are always out here, so that we give them confidence that they can go back and start working.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. For primary health care fund, that is actually coming under the SHA, the broader financing of SHA. And we have two funds, that is emergency care, and critical care, which was not there. We have not put money before. This time we have put actually 10 billion. And the primary health care fund, which is actually to fund level 2, level 3 and outpatient, we have actually for the first time put 13 billion. So it is actually expected that this money will be under coordination between the county government, the national government and SHA, that this money will actually support primary care services at level 2, level 3, and also our outpatient. Under the interns, we actually put up 4.3 billion that has been put for the issue of interns. And I think that will take care of number of interns, but actually more funds are needed. And we actually asked for extra funding for interns ahead. So that even in supplementary, we may have to look at it. Maybe for just information, the UHC health workers, that has been a big problem. We actually managed, what was in the budget initially was 4.1 billion, but we managed to actually get 2 billion, and now it is 6.1, and with the arrangement we have put in place, is adequate to actually start the project of translating them. So we think we have provided adequate funding for that.
Thank you. Chair, budget, 1 minute, please.
Chair, thank you. I would like to thank Nikal for that submission. Also to add that for UHC workers, I want to assure them that the money allocated for their confirmation into permanent and pensionable is here. It is reserved. And therefore, I want to urge them to stop sending me SMSs and WhatsApp messages. This morning, I received about 1,000 SMSs.
How much is it?
It is 6.1 billion.
Good.
And we also said that since we know most of those workers have either left the service or had been employed into permanent terms, the workers are now actually few. That's why we believe that amount is enough for that process.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 1083, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, will be approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 32 billion, 152 million, 169,417 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30 June 2026, in respect of vote 1083, the Department for Public Health and Professional Standards. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1091, State Department for Roads.
Oh, members, I propose the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 199 billion, 994 million, 523,669 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30 June 2026, in respect of vote 1091 for the State Department for Roads.
Program under vote 1091, Road Transport.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the program under vote 1091, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Move or got amendments to this?
Thank you, Chair. I want to move that the first schedule be amended in vote 1091, State Department for Roads, under the program 020200 Road Transport, by deleting the expression Kenya shillings 128,453,219,469, appearing in column 7, gross capital estimates, and substituting therefore the expression Kenya shillings 150,253,219,469. Honorable Chair, this is one of the processes we are engaging in to ensure equity in roads allocation across the country. Thank you, Chair.
Oh, members, I propose a question that the program road transport under vote 1091 be amended as proposed. Is it point of order or point of contribution? This honorable
Chair, I've gone through the amendment. That amendment will bring a difference of almost 21.8 billion. That is also a small amount, Chair. I think it is only fair for the Chair budget to table the list of those proposed roads before we approve that amendment. It's a very big amount, Chair.
The Honorable Chair, go ahead.
Chair, we have the list, and we can avail it to the Honorable Chair, to the Honorable Member. It is a list consisting of ongoing roads that their budgets had been cut substantially, and we felt that if the monies are not brought back, then the roads will continue to stall. So, Honorable Speaker, we can provide the list. Honorable Chair.
Honorable Board.
Honorable Board can see me for the list.
Chair,
the list should be available to everyone, not to just
Chair, going by our standing orders. Chair, going by our standing orders, it is not the list provided to me. The list to be tabled in Parliament. Correct. And to be approved by members of Parliament. Correct. Not to be given for me, to me, Mr. Chair.
The Honorable Chair, BAC, this list will be tabled in the House before the end of the day. Could you undertake that this list will be tabled before the end of the day?
Chair, I undertake to table the list.
Right. I now put the question that the program under vote 1091, program road transport, under vote 1091, be amended as proposed. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Members, I now put the question that the program under vote 1091, as amended and some allocated, be approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1092, State Department for Transport.
Oh, members, I now put the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings, 221 billion, 794 million, 523,669 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2026 in respect of vote 1091, the State Department for Roads. Will as many other opinion say aye? Will as many other opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1092, State Department for Transport.
Oh, members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings, 47 billion, 456,864 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sums necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30 June 2026 in respect of vote 1092, the State Department for Transport.
Programs under vote 1092. 1. General Administration, Planning and Support Services. 2. Rail Transport. 3. Marine Transport. And 4. Road Safety.
All members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1092, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Yes, Honorable Wundo.
Chair, we have a substantial allocation towards rail transport. Could we, those of us who didn't sit in the Committee of Transport, be informed where this money is going to be expended so that we can be aware?
The honorable members, this is the third time the honorable Wundo asking this question. We have the books, and these books are public documents given not just to members of parliament, but to everyone else. So I wouldn't entertain a question like that, Honorable Wundo, because every member has access to these books. You will be able to see how much is going to rail transport, how much is going to all these programs as indicated. We will be repeating our job. Unless you're seeing a clarification, but in terms of the numbers, these are clearly in the books. Honorable members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1092 as read out. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1092 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. And now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings, 47 billion, 456 million, 23,864 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30 June 2026 in respect of vote 1092 for the State Department for Transport. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1093, State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs.
Oh, members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings, 5 billion, 683 million, 384,683 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30 June 2026 in respect of vote 1093 for the State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs.
Program under vote 1093, Shipping and Maritime Affairs.
All members, I propose the question that the program under vote 1093 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Mayaka, what is out of order?
Chair, I've been pressing the intervention button trying to catch your attention.
It's not showing on my...
Apologies for that. Because I also have a question, because I'm looking at the third schedule of what we have here on the votes and the summary of what is contained. But from vote 1091 through to 1093, we don't have any information on the third schedule. And maybe that's the concern that most members have, because we are not able to follow the details of these particular votes.
Honorable, thank you so much, Honorable Member. That is what I've said. And again, direction on that, it must be availed to members for the end of the day today. And the chair has undertaken that this shall be availed for the end of the day today. I think because of the many amendments that were done on that particular committee, they are not ready. So, Honorable Chair, make sure this is available by the end of the day. Honorable members, I now put the question that the program under vote 1093, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. As many of the opinions say aye, as many of the opinions say nay, the ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings, 5 billion, 683 million, 384,683, be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the requirement and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1093 with the State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1094, State Department for Housing and Urban Development.
Honorable members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 123,828,795,679 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure both required and development during the year ending 30th June 2026 in respect of vote 1094, the State Department for Housing and Urban Development.
Programs under vote 1094, 1. Housing Development and Human Settlements, 2. Urban and Metropolitan Development, and 3. General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
All members, I now propose the question that the programs under vote 1094 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs under vote 1094 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule